All right, let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about one of the most seriously misunderstood cards in the entire tarot deck, and that's the Strength card.
So, let me ask you something. When you hear the word strength, what's the very first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's probably things like, raw power, aggression, maybe even dominance, right? Brute force.
Well, the Strength card is here to completely flip that idea on its head. It challenges us to think about a totally different kind of power. We're not talking about brute force. We're talking about inner fortitude. That quiet resilience. It's this beautiful idea that true strength isn't about overpowering others, but about patience, compassion, and just mastering yourself.
Okay, so to really get what this card is all about, you've got to look at the pictures, the story it tells. The symbolism is everything here. So let's dive in and break down the classic imagery you'll find in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. First up, just look at the main figure. You might expect a big, muscular warrior, right? But nope, it's a calm woman, a maiden, in this pure white robe. Her power isn't about physical might at all. It's about her inner state, her gentleness. She's interacting with this massive lion, not by fighting it, but with a kind of quiet wisdom.
And that lion, well, that's us. That's our inner beast, right? It's all our raw primal energy, our passions, our courage, our desires. But here's the crucial part. She's not trying to kill it. She isn't choking it out. She's gently, almost lovingly guiding it. The message is so clear. This isn't about destroying your wild side. It's about making peace with it, integrating.
So you might be wondering, where does she get this incredible power? Well, look right above her head. See that? That's the lemniscate, the infinity symbol. It's telling us her strength is boundless. It's spiritual. It's the exact same symbol you see on the Magician card. But while the magician uses that energy to shape the world outside, she's using it to master the world inside.
And check out what's around the lion. It's not some heavy iron chain, is it? It's a garland of roses. This is so powerful. It's a symbol that what really tames our inner beast isn't force or suppression, it's love. It's compassion.
To really nail this down, let's put it side by side with another card, the Chariot. The Chariot is all about willpower, right? Grabbing the reins, forcing two opposing forces to go your way. It's external control, a victory for the ego. But strength? Oh, it's completely different. It's about internal harmony. It's not about forcing anything. It's about aligning everything within yourself. It's a victory for the true integrated self. Okay, now for a really fascinating little bit of tarot history. A kind of identity crisis for this very card. You might not know this, but its number has been a source of debate for, over 100 years. So, here's the deal. In the older decks, like the Tarot de Marseille, strength was card number 11 and justice was number 8. But then along comes the famous Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and they just swapped them. Why? Well, the creator, A.E. Waite, was really into astrology. He wanted the cards to line up with the zodiac, and since strength has that big lion on it, he moved it to position 8 to align with the sign of Leo.
All right, that's the history and the symbolism. But let's get down to brass tacks. What does it actually mean for you when this card pops up in a reading?
It's pretty straightforward, really. When you see it upright, it's a huge thumbs up. It's saying you've got this incredible inner fortitude, this quiet confidence, this grace under pressure. But if it shows up reversed, well, that's a gentle nudge. It's pointing to maybe some self-doubt, a feeling of being overwhelmed, or maybe you're struggling to keep your impulses in check. So think about it in your actual life. In a love reading, it's all about a patient, compassionate, and super strong connection. In your career, it means you've got the resilience to handle whatever comes your way with total grace. And with money, it's about making smart, disciplined choices. It's a really positive sign.
Now, if it's reversed, don't panic. It's just asking you to take a look inside. Where's that self-doubt coming from? Are there power struggles in your relationships? Are you letting fear make your financial decisions? The card is just reminding you that the first step to getting that strength back is to be honest about where you feel vulnerable.
Okay, but the message of this card, it's so much bigger than just a tarot reading. It speaks to some really deep, modern ideas about psychology, society, and who we are.
Psychologically, this card is the absolute poster child for what Carl Jung called shadow work. That's the process of looking at the parts of ourselves we don't like, the parts we repress or hide, and not trying to destroy them, but to befriend them, to get curious about them. It's about integrating your whole self, light and dark. And this flows right into a really powerful feminist take on the card. Think about it. Society often tells women they have to choose. You can be the gentle, pure maiden, or you can be the wild, untamed beast.
The Strength card just completely rejects that false choice. It says true power lies in being both. Your gentleness and your wildness together. That's real strength.
And it goes even deeper. The card can also represent profound moral courage. You know that famous image of a protester putting a flower in the barrel of a soldier's rifle? That is the Strength card in action. It's about having the fortitude to face down immense power, not with more violence, but with a compassionate, unbreakable heart.
Ultimately, that's what it all comes down to. This quiet, enduring, incredible resilience. It's the spirit of Maya Angelou's poem. It's that core conviction that no matter what the world throws at you, no matter how much you get pushed down, there is something inside you so fundamentally strong that you will rise, again and again.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that true strength isn't about conquering your inner beast. It's about cooperating with it. It's about learning to hold your own fire, not to burn things down, but so it can light your way forward. And that really just leaves one final, crucial question for you to think about. How will you befriend your inner lion?